Alrighty, hello everyone, Glide here. I'm going to make a little tutorial on how to attack one of these battle towers in RLCRAFT. I've seen a lot of videos, some of them have kind of a tutorial, but most of them are just like a 20-minute long, like their little adventure through it. Like, I'm going to give you some straight cut facts, some easy how to do's, you know, just so you can get on it and get it knocked out. You have to watch a whole long video of somebody's, stuff to figure it out. Step 1, to taking out a battle tower. Preparation. I always build a little base camp, 3 chests usually. Harnesses, you don't need to have this many, but I have this many for speed because you want to melt down a lot of the armor and stuff that you don't need from the tower, right? So it's easier to transport back to your main base unless you're making a tower base, but you shouldn't do that because it'll just get clobbled, but don't do that. Also, sleeping bag. You can wait out the night. Crafting table, craft stuff if you need it. Items that'll be good to keep on you, besides the armor. Bow, obviously. Maca meat, which those are the stegosaurus looking dinosaur mobs. They're orange and green usually. Mostly orange. Then Aerosaurus, which is the big green long neck tree looking things. Another normal kind of food because you'll need these for health reasons. The maca meat, mainly. So it kind of works like a golden apple. Bam. And the Aerosaurus meat increases all healing received. I recommend a Slayer staff if you don't know how to make, a summoning staff. If you don't want to make one of these. The recipe is easy. Ender pearl bone, golden nugget, golden ingot. Easy peasy. Building supplies, cobblestone. I use wool a lot. Bucket of water, bucket of lava. Extra bucket if you need it. I usually bring 2 to 3. Arrows for your bow. Healing. Like bandages and whatnot. Recall potion if you have it. Water source. Alright, so that's the easy peasy part of it. Your little starter base. If you have a tower that's not like this one, like it's surrounded completely by dirt, as you see this one side, water is, there from the window, so you can just jump out if you need to, right? Easy. The next part, I dug out this area and I put water. I filled up the little hole so they can't get out. So if I need to jump out the window, if I'm getting overran, or if I just want to drop loot faster, another little water area. Also, I have all 3 tools, and that'll be all you really need. Besides, and you should be good. Also a light source. But that is the starting prep, and you should be good to go to walk into the tower. And the next part I'll go over is your first level of mobs, because that's one of the most annoying parts. Is if you're trying to climb the tower without a flying mob, the first level of mobs is the most annoying, and so that'll be the next step. Alrighty, so taking on the first level, the trick is to find an easy way to attack. So like right there, you go in from one of the sides, you find the stairwell, you mine it out, there's the bottom floor. The trick is you want to block off the other levels. You don't want to be getting jumped. Now, when you're dealing with mobs that are going to jump you and they disarm you and they have special abilities that throw you into them, you usually don't want to deal with them unless you really want to. I usually just use a lava bucket and burn them all. And you just don't deal with that. You might lose some items and some experience, but it's better than dying, especially if you don't have the means to getting back to your tower. With a simple trick, you block off one edge, the high ground and low ground, depending on where you're coming, right? Like if you're trying to go to a lower level, you block off the high ground. If you're gonna go to a higher level, you block off the low ground. You only want to be dealing with mobs from one direction. You don't want to get overran, and that's how you die and lose all your stuff. Alright, now I'm gonna teach you a trick with the skeletons. So you'll see them and they're in there and they're a pain. They will one-shot you and break your helmet and kill you, even with maxed out stuff. So you want to do, yep, just like that. You get up, you see he's gonna shoot. Oh, he's gonna hit a zombie, or hit another skeleton, and there's gonna the chain reaction of them killing each other, and you don't have to do anything. See, some big boy in there hit him. save your gear rating, you save your supplies, easy peasy. Alrighty, so you've cleared your first floor. If there's a downstairs or an upstairs, I would block that off first before you start looting everything. Another big thing, you don't have to do this, but it'll make your life a lot easier. Look into the ceiling, you'll see the holes. You don't want mobs falling on you and beating you up as you're, or falling down here as you're trying to push up. So what I always do is I always pop. I was lucky that this first floor had only one hole. But that's usually what I do. I'll block off the first hole, loot everything I want to. See what's in the chest. Bones, string, nothing fun. But also, you'll find more weapons. I would recommend another weapon if you didn't bring one, just in case you find some of those rare zombies or skeletons or whatever, and they make you disarm. So you're done with your first floor, you go on to your next one, right? Easy peasy. To ascend your next level, right, the smart thing is first block up the doorway. You don't want them coming at you when you're trying to work here. Take out your pickaxe, blow out the next wall. You want to make yourself a easy escape if stuff gets, too bad. Come out. I guess you don't have to use I don't have to use my water bucket now since there's a water down there I can just drop into. But if you didn't have water to drop into, come out just a little bit, bam, fill your water bucket, jump into it. And you can do that all the way up the tower, just your little water ladder of escape. So you've made your little hole, you're up this elevator, you're up the stairs. You blow out one hole, right? And you can swipe at them from this hole, or if they have skeletons in there, you can just trick the skeletons into fighting the zombies, and easy peasy, they'll kill themselves. That's all you had to do. Whack at them from the hole. Yeah, that's how you take out the next levels. And it'll pretty much be copy, paste, make a hole, make an escape route, make a small hole, fight them through the hole until you get to the second top level. And when we get there, I will show you what to do then. Alright, so you'll find zombies, skeletons, and cave spiders in towers. And they are one of the biggest pains next to skeletons. Skeletons are easy kill you. Spiders can too, unless you'll get one of these eventually from killing them, and it grants you immunity to poison. And the biggest problem with them, but they're honestly one of the bigger pains, is because they can crawl through the one by one little kill box that you make to fight them, right? Like, I'm gonna pop this open, and then there they are. And they're just gonna come and come and come and come and come. Alright, so you're at the second to last level of the tower. Take a little peek if you want. See how close you are to the top. This is the second to last level. You'll have to clear it out, but there'll be a chest in here. You don't want to touch that chest. If you touch that chest, it'll make the boss at the top go insane and start trying to fight you. Ooh. Boss and a skeleton. So what you want to do before you open this chest or fight the boss, make sure you go through all the chests in the tower, get all the loot out of it. When you got all the loot out of all the chests, like when you sort it all away, and that's when you'll want to start the next level. And I'll show you guys how I usually go about fighting the boss. Alright, this is the second to last chest on the second to last level. And boss is right above you. If you fight him here, you will get all kinds of crazy. So you can't open that chest. So there's a couple of ways of fighting him. You could be on a flying mount and circle him and shoot him with arrows. Bro, where's their chest at? Oh, that sucks. But nevertheless, you could sword fight him, easy enough. You could bow him down, also easy enough. This is where I recommend the summoning staff, right? Get a full charge of summon. Get them all out there, all the boys. I use the Aegis or the flying crystals. Usually the easiest for me. Summon them all out, wham wham. Get your sword out and go after them. He does do a little knockback, and if you don't have anything to protect against that, it will cause some issue. But I never have a problem with it. Like, your fights may vary. Again, I have diamond armor and all that fun stuff. You want to run and get these as fast as you can because they'll start blowing up. Thank you for getting this far in the video. If there's anything else you want to see get done in RLCRAFT, leave a comment, leave a like and a sub if you liked it, and this has been Glide out.